Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
My name is Godfrey.
Godfrey's style is immensely strong and immune to nearly any weapon. It's properly used, it's almost invincible.
Oh, shoot. Another episode of In Godfrey We Trust. Running a little late, that's all good. It's a beautiful day, a perfect day in New York City, 70-something degrees. I was out walking around. It was amazing. Women couldn't wait for their butt cheeks to be out. They could not fucking wait. Yo, there were so many girls with the fucking ass cheeks. Like, they didn't even waiting for summer. I was like, they could not wait. I go, they had that shit at the door. They had their fucking booty shorts at the door. They fucking couldn't wait. Butt cheeks out with an attitude. Like, oh, like, you know, They know what you're wearing. Why is the meat of your ass, the bottom of your ass showing? It was so hilarious. You can wear shorts by covering your ass. It's okay. But they couldn't wear. I was like, look at them. And you can't look anymore. So it's not as fun. So I don't look forward to the weather warming up, because if you look, you're visually raping women nowadays. So, right. There's not all women, but a lot of y'all get mad. But you and then you try to pull the pants down. What's hilarious is you try to pull the pants down. You try to pull those booty cheek pants down. You know they're not going down. And women, when they wear shit, they go in the mirror and they look at their shit. They'll look at how it looks on their ass, or they wear something where they'll look at their titties. They always do a test first. That's what they do. All right? And then when you're outside, Brad Pitt never showed up. It's the motherfucker that's looking behind the garbage dumpster with no teeth, going, man, look at them booties yours. Goddamn, boy, look at that booty, boy. You got that booty meat at the bottom, God. Oh, yeah. And now you're trying to pull the shit down. It doesn't work that way. You know, I used to, and I'm not a type of person that cat calls. I don't cat call people. I don't cat call women. That shit's corny. I mean, but I'll look like, you know, in a real discreet way, I'll look and shit. You know, I'll be like this. Oh, shit. No, just kidding. I'll look and just go, oh, yeah, you know, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's not, I don't know why. It's not as fun anymore. I don't really look, because the titties were out. There were see-through shit. It was just like all out there. And then they get weirded out when the wrong dude is looking. I'm like, know what you're wearing. And listen, I didn't say you deserve it or any of that shit, but you can't get mad. You know? And the thing is you wear things that are revealing your ass or your titties. You know what the fuck you're doing. You know what you're doing. I saw some Muslim women walk in. I didn't look at them.
They had the whole hijab.
That whole shit covered the fuck up. We got, you know what I'm saying? We got Akeem Woods in the building too, of course.
What's up?
Dante is not, you know, he's a little messed up because he had his show, but he's a little under the weather and shit. He's under the weather. You know what I'm saying? And so he's like, I don't know if I can physically make it. So it's just me and you.
Oh, I thought what's her face was coming through.
Oh, she faked.
Oh, okay.
Leah Sampson faked, you know.
All right.
You know, I think she had to move or something like that.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, she couldn't make it. I think it's her second time faking me out, but she got one more goddamn time. Yeah, she got one more.
3 strikes,
time.
you out.
Yeah. It might be like, nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. But anyway, she was supposed to come. We had another guest who was supposed to come, but he's gonna come next week.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't want to tell y'all because he's like a legendary dude. So
dope.
Yeah, next week. So anyway, so yeah, man, I wish it was back in the day where I looked forward to. I don't know what it's like for your people and your.
Oh,
community.
we are crazy. It's the best time in the world. Yeah,
it's just the best. You see the difference?
Because gay people are very
promiscuous.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, it's New York.
It must be amazing for gay people.
There's certain parts of New York where it's better
Because when you guys are looking at each other, the lesbians and the gay dudes and the queer, y'all are okay with that.
Well, yeah,
or do you get like, hey, why are you looking at me?
Oh no, we don't give a fuck. But we look, and then we have like a gay look. So we look, and if they look back long enough, they gay.
Because you guys' eyes already wide open.
Yeah.
So what's your gift?
So if we look, if we look, we don't know if they gay or not.
Right.
Usually. So
you don't know yet.
Not. I mean, it depends on what they wearing. If they wearing something that's like, okay, if he's wearing a fucking
chaps with,
you're like, okay, then he's gay.
A low
yeah.
You're like,
but if he's just like running, because dudes love to run, especially white dudes love running.
Just running. Right.
If you look and then he looks at you and then y'all like kind of smile, then it's off to the races.
But what's your off to the races? No pun intended. Huh? What is your gay look? What is that?
Oh, my face was gay, but other people. I mean, if I look at someone,
is there like a code?
It used to be, but if I look at someone and we look lock eyes too long, and I smile and he smiles back, then there's hope.
Okay, there's hope. Jesus. What was the old code? What was
it used to be back in the day, like before all the apps and stuff like that. It would be that's like the restrooms and stuff. Like the tapping and
man, hell no.
Or just like just looking at each other like too long and but now with all the apps,
fuck you staring at, yo.
Exactly. And if they
fuck
say that,
here.
you're like, okay, he's not gay.
Yo, fuck out of here, yo. For real. But that would be me. What the fuck, yo?
But now that we have the apps, we don't really have to do all that.
Apps have saved you.
Yeah. Because now you can just turn on the app and like, is that him? All right.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, got you.
It's all proximity.
Yeah, but anyway, I want to give I was in L.A., so I was in L.A. last week. L.A., but Dallas was fantastic. Addison Improv.
Weren't they sold out?
I had an extra show, which was dope. Great. Y'all came out hardcore. Addison Improv, thank you for coming through. That was fantastic. You all came through, and I added an extra show.
Did you hang with your nephews?
Yeah, I saw my nephews.
Nice.
My nephew, my other nephew, he's always busy and stuff. But it was beautiful, beautiful. Thank you all for coming out. And then, L.A. was L.A. L.A. was L.A. Yeah. The Improv, Laugh Factory. Yeah, and there's this one called the Jam in the Van of comedy show. This shit is dope. I like the Jam in the Van.
Adams show?
No, it's I forgot. They did it. It was a COVID thing, and then they have it in this place over there in Culver City. And it was it's fucking cool. The pictures, you get photos, these dope photos.
And it's outside?
Some dude runs it. Nah, it's inside. I was not doing no jam in no fucking van.
I don't know.
It's just called Jam in the Van from the COVID, but it was dope. Okay. It was dope. It was dope as hell. What do you say? Go ahead.
Isn't it like West Coast Don't Tell now, where they do all kind of shows in weird places?
I think it might be a West Coast Don't Tell type of thing, but it's like very hipster a little bit, but not hipster where they don't laugh.
Yeah.
They dig your shit. You know what I mean? Because I was doing some edgy ass shit. Now
who was on the show with you?
Mark Hayes. He's you don't know Mark, the Irish guy. Mark, it's his thing. He was hosting Mark.
Oh, nice.
I don't know who the other people were because half the time I come when everybody's kind of done. I don't feel like watching a bunch of clowns before me. Yeah, man. But I got at the top of the story today. I gotta bring this up.
The news.
Oh man, it's not. I don't even know if it's news, but it's played the fuck out, man. Mm-hmm. Everybody keeps coming to me and they're saying, "Man, what's up with your boy Corey? What's up with your boy Corey?" I go, "What now? What the fuck now?" I was like, "I didn't do anything, yo. I didn't do anything. His podcast is happening right now as we speak.
Yeah,
I didn't do anything to him. I don't know what exactly I said the last time I talked about the situation where they showed a video of people leaving while he was up there.
Yeah.
I said it could have been a section of a theater that just looked like people were going in the bathroom.
You defended him. You and Dante both defended him. He was like, comedy's hard. It's subjective. It could have been out of context. We all have bad sets.
It could have been like people just going to the bathroom or people being not necessarily leaving because he was up there.
Yeah.
And I said, he's funny as fuck. I said, shit like that can happen to anybody. And I don't know where I dogged him out. I don't know where.
You didn't. I did, but you didn't.
You snapped on him, which
Correct.
is fine. You have every right to do what feel or wherever you feel.
Yeah.
You know, I said my piece, you know, and you said your piece as a gay man. What did you say the last time?
The same thing I said is what I said in the comments is what I've always said is, I think Corey Holcomb's funny. I've never met him. I think he's funny.
Right.
What I don't understand is why a 56-year-old man is so obsessed with people's sexuality. He always attributes for black men specifically, he always attributes their success to being down low. He said you were gay. He said Dante was gay. He said Will Smith was gay. He said Shannon Sharp was gay. He said Lil Rel was gay. He said he done called every nigga gay.
So you can't ever be successful.
And if you are successful, you're gay.
You got it in the ass.
And it's like, bro, are we 11? Like, what the fuck? And then he goes around, he's like, yo, Godfrey got a gay host. That might mean he's gay. Are we 6 years old? You can have gay friends without being gay. That's stupid. So that's the point that I made. And then on his podcast, I was listening. He was like, man, I can't be around any gay people. I'm like, why, nigga? You scared you gonna turn gay? Because if you could turn gay, nigga, you're gay. Like, if you're able to turn gay, it's because you're gay.
Right.
So I just don't understand why he's so obsessed with homosexuality. I just really, really would like to know why a 56-year-old man is that obsessed with homosexuality.
And then I think he was talking about my comedy isn't that great. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm not in competition with you.
Yeah.
First of all, any comic that talks about my comedy, I don't give a fuck about you. I really don't give a flying fuck about you. And a lot of comics, I don't even respect your shit in any way.
Yeah.
So I don't care. I'm not in competition with nobody. I don't even want to be on a flyer with you.
Yeah.
I don't be on those flyer shows because I don't. And this is not there's a lot of good guys I know in comedy and women I go, but most of you motherfuckers, I'm not in competition with you. I don't give a fuck what you think about my I really don't.
Because they're not buying tickets.
You're not buying tickets. Listen, we've been in the game long enough where people come to see who they like.
Yeah.
The motherfuckers that come to see Chappelle, see Chappelle. People that see Cat, see Cat. People that see Earthquake, see Earthquake. People that see Burr, see Burr. People that see Sam Morril, see Sam Morril. People that come to see Taylor Tomlinson, come see Taylor Tomlinson.
Yeah.
People come to see who the fuck they want.
Yeah.
Period, man. Nothing you say is going to affect my motherfucking ticket sales. No. Nothing you do. Yeah. Nothing you do. I don't give a fuck if you don't like my comedy, please. You know, and the person that doesn't like my comedy, I may like their comedy. I don't care if you don't like mine. I don't like this. Yeah. I like your shit. You don't have to like mine.
Yeah.
I don't write my comedy thinking about you if you like my shit.
Yeah.
I really do not give a fuck because I know my style of comedy. Yeah. I'm a different motherfucking animal, sir. That's what the fuck. Straight up. My voice game, my physical game, all of that shit. Intelligence-wise, I'm very proud of what I've created in my lane. When people say they're the kings of comedy, I'm the king of my comedy. Yeah. I'm not trying to be the king of, I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. That's all I know is the people that come and see me leave going, that was dope. That's it. And they can be the same people that like Corey. Yeah. They can be the same people that like.
And they come back over and over.
Yeah, they like great comics. Yeah. And I compliment, there's comedians that may not like my style, but I compliment the people I like.
Yeah.
For me, that make me laugh. I don't give a fuck. Paul Mooney could have said, nigga, I don't like your comedy. I never laughed. But I laugh at Paul Mooney. That's okay, though. It's all right.
Comedy's subjective.
But sometimes people will take that they don't like your comedy and then don't like you as a person.
Yeah.
They'll do both of those things. You know what I'm saying? And I think Tony Baker was like him and Corey had a little thing because Tony said, you're always getting caught up in bullshit.
Yeah.
And I'm a Tony Baker fan.
I've never met him, but
Tony makes me laugh.
He's so funny.
And Tony don't have to like my shit.
Yeah.
Tony makes me laugh.
He's funny as fuck.
He's funny. We're all from Chicago.
Oh,
and Tony, he's like, you ever notice, man?
Those animal videos he
you
used to
ever
do?
notice when you're eating cereal, right? And you read the side of the box and you go, riboflavin. Is that why this tastes good? Tony Baker is
That's a
awesome.
Good impersonation.
I know. It's like, I'm into that. You ever notice when you get on air?
That's a really good.
He's amazing. I fucking laugh.
He's so funny.
He doesn't have to like me. I love Tony Baker. I love watching his jokes.
But also, Tony had a point because Tony said he don't fuck with Corey because he's always in drama. That's what
Corey
said.
I watched Corey's episode of that.
Yeah, me too.
Right.
And he has a point. Corey just proved his point. He's always in drama.
And my thing is, I thought that Corey was in drama because that's what he does. And I used to laugh at that shit.
Yeah.
When he would make fun of people who sucked.
Yeah.
I laughed. I was enjoying that shit.
I think he's funny.
I was like, yo,
But
that shit's hilarious. When he talks about celebrities, he talks about everybody. It makes me laugh.
It's funny, but what I think of the hypocrisy is, because I saw someone in the comments saying something like, some homophobic joke, which I don't give a fuck about that. But they had the audacity, they're like, yo, you sassy niggas gossiping. And I'm like, wait a second. Corey gossips more than anybody. His podcast is essentially a gossip podcast. So don't turn around and call me sassy for gossiping when the nigga you listen to every week gossips as well. So if gossiping is a gay trait, he gossips more than I do.
So, hey, you want to say what he said there, Mike? Is there a quote or something? He talked about me. We're not showing a video, are we? I just feel this is hustling backwards, you know? I'm just like,
it's counterproductive.
I'm not angry at Corey. I'm not angry at Corey. I don't hate him. I don't have a beef with him. He's making it up. It's not true. I don't have a beef. People are coming at me saying, why don't you address it? I said, I'm addressing it neutrally because I didn't do anything. I was on your side. So
the only person who said something negative was me.
And it wasn't even
negative. I was just genuinely asking, why is he so obsessed with gay people? I don't even mean it negative. I generally just would like an answer.
Go ahead.
Okay, so he refers to you as Mr. Gay Man, said you are never a headliner. Never.
To me?
Yes.
Yeah. I was never a headliner?
That's what he said. You could never headline a tour, never.
Okay.
I mean, I think you sell more tickets than him.
I don't know. I don't care. Go ahead.
I'm pretty sure you do.
I was never a headliner. What else?
So when you pass on information from homosexual hype and the little homosexual man that's by you, I declare that war. Not like war, like I have to go, but I'm saying I can't with you for real no more. It's like that same smile you give me. I've been knowing you since Chicago when you pulled that Nigerian rank on your little brother. Because in Nigeria, I guess, or in their culture, the older brother can say, what you doing around them? I don't want you around them. And the younger brother has to listen to the older brother, right? He has rank.
What? I think he was referring to you being Nigerian. And you pulled like the big brother card on him back when y'all started. That's what he was saying.
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't fucking know.
What? I don't get that. What? I brought him to amateur night. He can't. There's nothing he could do about that. You asked me. I want to do comedy. You were working with my brother, and I came to see my brother on his shift. And you were like, "Man, I've been wanting to do comedy, but I'm scared." I brought you, and I introduced you to Damon Williams. Brought you on a Wednesday. I brought you to the game. Yeah. I don't care what you say. I brought you to the game. And if you feel you're better than I don't care. I'm not in competition with you.
Yeah.
I can't headline a tour. Where did that come from? I don't know where that came from.
I don't know either because you've been headlining for like 10 years.
What is it?
I said you've been headlining for like
more than 10 years.
Yeah, you've been headlining forever.
I don't get that. I'm really honestly not understanding. Now it's like my ability to make money. All right, whatever. I have nothing to say. I don't get it. Go ahead.
Y'all don't know that man. I know that man. I tolerated that man for years. I put a check on that. I'm done with it. I'm not mad. I'm cool on you. You smiling off the side. You sideways hating. That's what I'm about.
I love how you're reading this. It's so funny.
Well, I mean,
I love it. I'm cool on you.
You are reading it very white.
I love it. No, read it white.
It's because every other word is the N-word.
No, go ahead.
Very careful not
honestly,
to
though,
say
if you was reading it black, I'd be offended. So I'm glad.
You want me to imitate Corey and do it?
Sure.
I don't have the...
I'll pull it up. We'll pull it up on the screen. You want that?
Nah, I'm blind as fuck, too. Let me see. I got my glasses, though.
I'll
try,
Can you do a Corey?
Let me run to the other room. I'll print it out for you. How about that?
All right, Red. Oh, yeah. Let me try this.
Because I saw the clip.
I just think it's hilarious, man. It's just
it's so funny because you literally never said anything bad about him.
I never dogged him, but he's dogging my pedigree. Okay, that's fine. That's okay with me.
That's crazy.
That's cool with me. I mean, I think it's amazing. I think it's incredible personally because I think it's just to conjure up shit. I think it's incredible.
What is the sociopath type of person he is?
That's sociopath. I think it's incredible brain power to just bring some. I was phony with you. I don't really hang around you at all.
Yeah.
And you know me like that. You hung around my brother more than me.
Also, he has your number. This could have been a phone conversation.
Hey, man, I don't know. I just think it's incredible. And he said, you can't headline a tour. You ain't a headliner. Now I'm a shit comic.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever said that about me.
No.
Nobody has ever said that about me. I've earned my stripes.
Yeah.
You could ask anybody. I've earned my stripes.
They were just talking about you on a podcast. Jessica Kirsten shouted you on a podcast.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, on Bill Burr's podcast. Not Bill Burr, on what's that guy who takes Bert's podcast?
Oh, Bert? Oh, what did Bert say?
No, she shouted you out. There was Bert was complimenting her on how funny her special is, and they were talking about some of the killers, and she mentioned you.
Oh, thanks, Jess.
Yeah.
Because I sent Jess a message. Jessica Kirsten, she has a Hulu special.
Yeah, it's really funny.
And I saw it. I was going to CVS at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And they're right there on Beverly and 3rd Street in LA.
Yeah.
And it was just showing the stuff coming out on Hulu.
Yeah.
And Jessica it's like her.
Yeah.
I was like, I almost teared up on that shit. I was so happy for her.
Yeah.
I was so happy for her.
She's so funny.
And I texted her and I said, I just saw your poster flash on this giant, whatever Tron
billboard,
thing.
yeah.
And I was so happy because you've been working so hard. And I remember we had real extensive conversations on why things aren't happening for her.
Yeah.
And she's an older woman.
Yeah.
She's been plugging away,
she's
murdering.
gay,
And then you went into TikTok.
Yeah.
And you started to post your shit. And the gay community really has supported you.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah,
heavily.
Yeah, gay. Her audience is gay. A lot of gay men.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Because they got money. Fuck what you heard.
Yes, they do.
I mean, George Washington ain't on there like on the bill like, you know what I mean? But it's so great because she's earned it. She's doing theater. She's packed.
She's so
out.
funny.
And she's earned it. 20-something, almost 30 years of this shit.
Yeah.
And I remember doing Montreal with her. And I said, she had her baby was like a few months old, and I remember doing videos like playing with her feet, and now her kid is 9.
Damn.
Her kid is 9 years old, probably in like 3rd grade, something like that. And I said, that's how long it took.
That's
your
crazy.
kid is 9.
Damn.
It's 9. It's a fucking talk. Hey, mom, give me.
Yeah.
That's how fucking I'm telling you. So I said, I just sent her the biggest like. Fucking, you deserved it. You're the best. And she was like, coming for you. Thank you. I said, yeah. When I see the people that deserve it, man, that's like me if I saw Greer Barnes on a poster.
Yeah.
I would be like, holy shit, bro.
Yeah.
Whew, I would be so happy. Like, even Artie's big head ass.
Yeah, because we're all in this together. Like, it's a one
just
big
to
thing.
see people getting their shit, like people who've earned it, people who, who've been just busting their ass. I just go, people who do it well and don't skip steps. I'm happy for them. I'm not no hater. Nah. I hate the people that don't do it, that skip steps and get shit. I just don't like it.
Yeah.
Because I'm in the trenches, But want me to do this?
Yeah, read Corey Holcombs wild.
Especially the nigga gay man.
Oh, that's good.
You were never a headliner to a nigga. Never. You not that kind of nigga. So when you pass on information
This is really good.
from homosexual type and the little homosexual man that's by you, I declare that war, nigga. I'm just saying, listen, I'm just saying. Not war like we have to go, nigga, But I'm just saying, I can't fuck with you for real no more. It's like that same smile you give me. I've been knowing you since Chicago. When you fucking pulled that Nigerian race shit on your little brother. Because in Nigeria, I guess, or in that culture, the older brother can say, yo, what you doing around there? I don't want you around them. And the younger brother has to listen to the older brother, right? He has rank.
Oh, that's
Y'all niggas don't know that man. I know that man. I tolerated that nigga for years. For years. I put a check on that nigga. I'm done with it. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm just like, cool. I'm cool on you. You smiling off on the side. You always hating. That's what I'm about. Once I declare you a fuck nigga, how you gonna change that in my mind? It ain't worth talking no more. I've declared you a fuck nigga now. Unless you can fucking come with some evidence where I totally misunderstood what you were saying, but that ain't what happened. It's a long ass paragraph. If I declare you a fuck nigga, God damn it, you a fuck nigga in my eyes, and ain't nobody that's a fuck nigga. What? And wait, and nobody who fuck with me. I ain't saying you gotta be mad at a nigga, but understand Corey think that's a fuck nigga. Wow. When it's laid on paper, I'm like, what is this? So I gotta be careful around this nigga. Cause nigga, I fuck with Corey. So I can't just be on both sides. What? First of all, he doesn't have to worry about being around me. I'm not around him barely. I barely see Corey, ever.
He lives in LA. You live in New York.
Even when I'm in LA, I just barely see him.
Yeah.
So I don't, if he thinks I'm a all right, I don't, hey, man. I'm not going to try and prove any evidence because the evidence was already there. I'm not trying to prove anything. If you feel you don't want to talk, that's fine with me.
Yeah.
I'm
the
not
evidence
mad at
is
you.
in the podcast. You
I'm
can
not.
go back and watch the episodes.
We're too old for that. I'm not fighting. Are you out of your mind? Yeah. I don't even have to do. We don't ever have to meet. I don't do shows where you're around. I don't care, but I still think you funny as hell. I'm not mad at you. I just don't understand where it's coming from. It's made up because there's proof. I have not dogged you at all.
Never.
But I will imitate you, Corey, because I imitate. All right? Hold on. Here we go. If a nigga love you, is into it with another nigga you love, you supposed to be like, man, homie, y'all niggas tripping. Is there something we could do about it, right? Ain't nothing we could do about it, right? So I'm just gonna walk thinly because y'all, cause I fuck with you. I fuck with you. But don't act like you fuck with both of us when you don't fuck with both of us.
All you need is a hat.
Some of you niggas just want to be everybody's friend. Nah, fuck that. I'm not everybody's friend, homie. It's some niggas out here, I go the other way when I see them. Because I don't really want to even smile with them niggas. Because I know me. This is why I be by myself a lot. Because I ain't going to get into it. Next thing you know, nigga in court talking. About because how it go. That's how it go. This is the court hustle. We live in America. Niggas think Corey Holcomb is a lick. Corey Holcomb is not a lick. Please tell somebody you know who might be thinking Corey Holk a lick. Look me up. I'm in debt. Corey Holk is in debt. So if you think this a lick, it ain't a lick.
What is a lick?
Man, that hurt. Wow.
I guess I'm not.
What's the chats looking like?
On Ebonics, I don't know what a lick is.
Well, the chat's going crazy. Nerd Cage Live said, "Hey Godfrey, what size T-shirt do you wear? Looking forward to seeing you in Syracuse end of May." I guess he wants to bring you a T-shirt.
Oh, I hope it's not a shitty. Don't give me an extra large shitty T-shirt, please.
So
you guys be coming up with some terrible shit, man. You guys be seeing my fly shit, and you come with your face on it.
You have got some terrible gifts,
man. I be having some trash ass gifts.
I've seen some. I'm like, oh, and I have to lie like, oh yeah, I love it.
And the material be weird. I'd be like, what is this?
Terrible. I remember
80% polyester.
It was such a bad joke. We could like pull it apart.
Fuck that. Yeah, y'all.
I forgot what city we was in, but it was just like, I'm like, did you do this with an iron? Like, you know, those little iron things?
So, yeah, it was an iron on, and I could wrinkle it like homework.
It was bad. Weird. I forgot what city
they cheat. I said, look at the style of shit I wear. This is New York Black Yankees. This is Negro League Baseball. Look at this type of shit I wear. My t-shirt game is pretty fucking funky, and you come with this bullshit. I mean, go buy me a shirt with my favorite heroes. Don't you make one. Don't make one.
Don't make one in your garage.
Sometimes they'll make one going, black people need to start smacking white people in the face. And on the back, it has me smacking a white man. I'm not wearing that. I don't mind making a black statement, but I'm not wearing that dumbass shit. That's hacky. There's hacky civil rights shit.
Yeah.
Some of these motherfuckers will have it on the side, go, hell no, fuck that. And I'm like, what? No, I'm not. Pro-black is cool, but you're corny with it.
Yeah.
It's okay to have like a Malcolm X, a picture of Malcolm X. We knew what he stood for.
Yeah.
But I don't need you to write a paragraph on Malcolm X, what he said. Yo, I got his speech on the side of the arm.
It was like, you
and
think
the
they
other
was
arm.
reading that while they walking down the street?
Yeah, who the fuck's going to read a paragraph?
Follow you for 3 blocks.
And then the white man and the black white oppression. Man, fuck that. Yeah, I'm just saying. So what are they thinking about this whole Corey situation?
Oh, we got 2 more super chats if you don't mind. Angela Washington sent $50. She said, "Aloha, happy Tuesday." Everyone.
Aloha, thank you.
Godfrey and Akeem holding it down like the old days. Old days.
Old gays. Like, did he say like old gays?
All right.
Damn.
It was a Freudian slip.
Freudian slip, man.
Corey Holcomb slipped me $100 to do that. Godfrey, you and Joe Coy on Big Boy's Neighborhood last Thursday was hilarious.
That was fun. Funny. Shout out to Joe Coy and Big Boy. We had fun on there. That was awesome.
Incredible stuff. And then Double Lamp in the Flame sent $50. Said, "Yo, God, that impression of J.D. Vance had me crying. Please make him a regular on the show. As a federal employee under attack from his administration, let me tell you that you all are providing a much-needed service. Thank you."
Thank you.
When did you do J.D. Vance?
J.D. Vance? I don't know what I did. J.D. Vance or Elon Musk? I don't know. Maybe I talk like him. I don't talk. I don't really.
Was it last week? Maybe.
J.D. doesn't have like a real distinguishable voice. No. It's just kind of bland, like his face.
And he's kind of mediocre in general.
He's just a
Everything about him.
I smell mediocrity after that motherfucker. He just looks so like he knows he doesn't belong there.
That's why he's so uncomfortable. That's why he's always doing shit.
First of all, Trump. I'm not gonna lie. Trump did some Art of War shit. He hired the same motherfuckers that dogged him.
Yeah.
That was some real Art of War game.
Really
40 law of 50 laws of power.
It kind of shows how powerful he was because all these people were dogging like you said, dogging the fuck out of him, and then now they're literally like
it was so brilliant for him to hire Mark Rubio's simp ass. And Ted Cruz's bitch ass. Yeah. And all of them were dogging.
He made fun of Ted Cruz's wife.
Dude. He's fucking clown.
Imagine how much of a bitch you gotta be for the man who made fun of your wife for you to be like, for you to go back
what did Trump call Ted Cruz's wife? Can we look that up?
I think she said she was ugly.
Trump, dude, I wish Trump wasn't so sloppy. Because there's like little things I like about the guy. I go, he's so funny. I wish he wasn't so sloppy. It's like he has a vendetta against Americans. Like he's so nasty to him. Like you got all these people that voted for you. You literally hate people. You don't like people.
Nah.
You're mean to your Trump supporters.
But he knows his fan base. They're in a cult, so they're so stupid that it doesn't matter what he does.
Yeah. What did he say?
I'm pretty sure he called her ugly. During the debates, during the first debates.
So I'm seeing something here. Do meet Melania Trump, your next first lady, or you could support Ted Cruz on Tuesday. Be careful, lying Ted, or I'll spill the beans on your wife. Cruz's wife is a former Goldman Sachs investment manager and White House aide who served as economic policy advisor to President George W. Bush.
So that's about it.
I'll keep looking. I'm sure there was a
But
quote.
It's so funny is like somebody, and that lady, his wife has some fucking like a good resume. And she was like, "Ooh, Ted Cruz is the guy I want."
Yeah.
Jesus, what does Ted Cruz's wife look like? Is she like hot? Because there's political hot.
Well, sometimes they have hot wives because they have power.
Well, of course, but not all politicians. Their wives don't always be smoking. They're you mad, normal, regular. Because you know why? Because they're so educated. They were like they compensated by having a resume.
Yeah.
They weren't models. Most politician wives. Oh, yeah, she's not bad looking.
Yeah, she's cute.
She's not bad looking.
Yeah.
But she was like, ooh, Ted is the guy I want to fuck? Jesus Christ.
Ted looks ridiculous.
Ted Cruz, she was like, I want this. I want to
he
give
has
this.
power. She's way prettier than he is.
Yeah, I want to give him some ass.
Yeah.
Like, wow. I guess it, put her in a good position, I guess.
I mean, yeah, because he was a senator.
Because I think it's like, you know what it's like? It's like in the doctor world. Like, when you see the medical world, you see all these doctors and that graduate, and the girls start dating up dudes. The dudes be regular looking, but it's because they're doctors. They're like, well, he's a surgeon.
Yeah.
And it'll be a hot nurse or a hot doctor. Be like, that's my husband now.
They about to get money, too.
Because it's the positioning.
Yeah.
Because if you're a doctor, you don't have to be super good looking to be like, wow, he's a doctor. He's fine. And you go, what? But because you're a
of
doctor,
the career,
it's perspective. So I think in the political world, politicians, they all fuck each other. They're all the one that went to law school. Yeah. It's like they're in the same. It's no different than actors and dating actors.
Comics.
Yeah.
You see the same person.
The only ones that get sometimes I think that ones that get girls beyond their fucking league is like those ball players.
Oh, 100%. Well, honestly,
some ball players that are like mad crazy looking, and the girl be super smoking hot.
Honestly,
they trying to get money.
Sometimes, I don't know if it's a cultural thing, but women know how to. They know how to get ball players.
They really do.
They really do. Like I have a friend. I won't say who she is.
Uh-oh.
She's a comic.
Oh,
but
what?
I'll tell you afterwards. But she's been flown out a few times.
Really?
Yeah, I remember she told me this story.
Is she fine?
She's really pretty, yeah.
Who the fuck could this be?
I'm going to tell you after. So she told me this story that she got flown out, and it was a ball player.
Yeah.
And he told her not to bring anything, just bring an empty suitcase.
Damn.
So he flew her out.
Damn.
And then he took her shopping.
Wow.
And filled up the suitcase with all type of shit, and then she flew her back.
That was it?
Yeah. Well, then she spent the weekend with him in Miami.
She gave him some ass, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
That you see, when they get that, anything you do is bullshit.
Yeah. So I was just like, yo. After the show,
I want to know.
After the show, I'll tell you who she is.
So
she's funny as hell too. She's so funny. I'm not gonna say anything else though, but she's funny.
Flew her out.
Yeah.
Damn. And they come with an empty suitcase.
Yep. Yo,
does she still deal with him?
I'm not gonna answer that.
Damn. And you know what? And sometimes I think I be with some of those girls that do that shit.
Yeah.
They go to Dubai and shit. I go, if you going to Dubai, I think somebody's shitting on your chest, right? And getting $50,000 for that shit.
Listen,
maybe.
I'm not even bad. Fly these hoes, fly out, get flown out. But what I will say, what I don't like is, and I realize that if someone flies you out, you don't owe them pussy. I get that.
Wait. If someone wait. No. If you get flued out,
yeah.
Is it flued in or flued out?
It's flued out, I think.
If you get flued out, and you should be expecting that this motherfucker wants some pussy.
Correct.
I'm not saying you can take it. No, because that would be rape. You can't do that. But know what the fuck the consequences
That's what I'm saying is. That's what I'm saying. For women that get flown out, I feel like if you get flown out and you don't give it up,
that's fucked up.
I think it's fucked up. But also, I think it's just like it's like, bro, you knew why else you thought they flew you out to play fucking Parcheesi?
And if she says no, she says no. You can't have that.
Yeah,
but it's kind of fucked up.
But what I say, if she says no and then you don't get a flight back, don't be mad at the person.
I would be one way first.
Yeah, I mean, though you can't be mad.
You will go by boat fucking with me.
I remember. Now I'm thinking, Leonard.
And I'm talking tugboat.
Leonard Oots.
Yeah, Oots. Oh no.
He has this joke. I love this joke. He talks about flying someone back, and he's like, depending on whether or not they give. I'm gonna fuck up the joke,
right?
But a part he was like, depending on whether or not they put out, it will depend on how many layovers I have for the flight.
That is hilarious. I'd be like this. Let me tell you something, miss. Your ticket is on kayak. You're on kayak, and you will be taking a mule. Will be your last
it's
fucking.
It's such a
leg.
funny joke. I know I butchered it, but it's such a funny joke.
That's funny. But so she gets flown out and she gives it up.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, hey, man, like.
And the player is good looking too. Like they're both good looking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And she likes that. She picked him out.
Yeah. Well, no.
Did he DM her?
Yeah. They hit her up on some I Like Your Comedy, and then they hung out, and then he started flying her out.
So and it's been going on for a minute.
Yeah.
Wow. He just said,
I don't know if it's going on anymore, but it was going on for a minute.
Wow. I want to know.
I'll tell you afterwards because I don't want to blow up a spot.
Because the
like
ball players, it's like it's such easy access. The ball players will DM them and they know they got the dough.
Yeah.
Can we say majority of women? I'm talking to the chat. Do you think majority of women are about this life now? Because I think if you go from like you get the younger ones to 25 to 30, I think
I honestly think, and I think some women make a career out of it. I really do think, shame.
We know some famous ones.
Yeah, that you get hot and you get like
every dude. I'm gonna keep it 100. Girls don't have to have money for us to like them. We are visual. That's the thing. It's our visual thing that is important to us. So a girl can work at McDonald's. She fine as fuck. You be like, I'll take you out of there.
Yeah,
I'll pay for all your shit.
I heard a story that a comic told me. I don't remember. He didn't say who it was, but a guy had a chance to sleep with
who?
Fuck, who was it? I think it was one of the oh, now I remember. It was Mariah Carey.
Okay.
So Mariah, it was a comic. I don't remember. They wouldn't tell me who the comic was.
Yeah.
We was at the cellar party.
Okay.
And they told me a comic in Dallas.
Yeah.
A Dallas comic. I had a chance to sleep with Mariah Carey.
What?
Mariah Carey called him to the hotel room.
Shit.
And this dumb motherfucker, instead of fucking Mariah, he tried to pitch a TV show to her.
That is fucking funny.
And she kicked him out of the room. So he never got a chance to fuck Mariah Carey.
And he could have fucked Mariah and wrote a TV show about it.
If you fucked her and if it was good enough, then maybe you could have talked.
Wow,
like,
he
didn't
put the
get a
cart
chance.
before the horse. You dumb mother.
Yo, when he told us that story, we was dying.
Pitched a show to Mariah Carey. What a
He
dumbass.
pitched a show to Mariah Carey.
And what did you see in Mariah Carey that looked like a showrunner?
Yeah.
First of all, where did you see? Wow, she looks like she writes movies.
Yeah. Also, nigga, just fuck.
Yeah, right.
And Mariah Carey's beautiful. Like she's beautiful.
Hell yeah.
I'm gay as hell, but I'm like, yo, what? Why would you go up?
Even you would have took a chance.
Yeah, for what? Like, why would you go up to Mariah Carey's and be like, hey, I know it's 2:00 in the morning and I'm here to have sex with you, but I was thinking of starting a podcast.
That is crazy. Anyway, gosh, what were you gonna say?
Yeah, we have there's a lot here. Tender Lungs 206 says, I've heard Corey say Kevin Hart put him on. Scotty P says Corey thinks the world is out to get him.
He does.
Comic View Days. And then somebody said you should call Corey and just hash it out on the air.
But he should call me. I'm not calling him.
Fair enough.
I called him on his podcast when he was talking shit.
When he called you gay the first time.
I'm not. He said you had a gay roommate. Guy would go, no. Modi came to my house.
Yeah, I've heard the story.
With these two guys. Yeah, and no, me and Modi talk about it all the time, and we bring it up. And it's like, hell yeah, that shit was wild, yo. And I'm not calling him up. He called me up, to like do his Chicago tour, whatever. Yeah. He called me up and asked, yo, I want to make sure we okay. I was like, yeah, we good. I don't know what.
Yeah.
So I'm not calling him up. I'm done. This is old. This is bullshit.
It's stupid.
It's like hustling backwards mentally. It's just I'm forward, man. This is like how old are we, man? Good Lord.
Yeah.
Like enough with that. There's enough negativity with black comics already.
Yeah.
I'm done with that shit. That's why I avoid all the motherfuckers that are shitty with me.
And that's why you didn't do, even when you had the chance to call people out, when you did Shannon Sharp's podcast, it was positive. The whole thing was positive. You uplift, because that's what I think those platforms should be used for.
But then I was accused of, and then they'll find something to find, it's like some people want to have a beef. Like, I don't.
Well, because some people want to have a beef because that's the only way they can generate views.
Man, but anyway, I said my piece. I'm not calling. It's not a rebellion. I'm not calling because I'm not. No, because I'm not. What for? I don't owe you anything.
No.
I owe you nothing. But I'm not mad at you at all. Not mad. There's no beef. I'm not looking over my shoulder. None of that shit. I don't have a beef with you. None of that. This is me talking in front of you. And you can take this video and then, purposely have cognitive dissonance and think something else, but no, I don't have any anger or nothing. It's like, what? It's not making sense to me.
It's not making sense. But if you do take this
and
video...
what you said about my brother, it's like, what does that have to do with anything?
Yeah.
But Nigerian thing. You don't know anything about Nigerian community or like culture. You don't know anything. Like, I put my brother down. When the fuck did that happen? Like, what? All of that shit makes no sense. You don't know me like that. You know me for a long time, but you don't know me like that. You don't know my family structure like that either. Like, what are you talking about? Like, and I'm being honest. Like, what? I know your brother. What the fuck? That shit is that what you printed out didn't make any sense.
Well, when he was saying it, it didn't make sense either.
I just don't get it. So it's all good. There's no hate here. I don't have any hate here. I'm gonna move on to Deion Sanders and his sons. Deion Sanders and his sons, Shedeur and Shiloh, huh? If you all don't know who Shedeur and Shiloh Sanders are, they play for the Colorado Buffaloes, and they finally got drafted to the NFL.
Oh, that's dope.
It wasn't in the round that they expected, but they got drafted, which is a beautiful thing.
How many rounds are there?
What round did it was fifth round? How many rounds does it go up to? How many rounds in the draft does it go up to? I forgot, like
I know,
8,
I don't
9? What's the maximum? What's the last round in the draft? The NFL draft.
7 rounds in the NFL draft.
He just made it 5.
Shedeur was picked in the 5th. I'm not seeing.
And when was Shiloh? I think he was free agent. I think with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Shiloh, defensive back. Shedeur, his older son, to Deion's older son, is quarterback. So he went to the Cleveland Browns.
If you get the order of the draft,
His first round draft.
Yeah, so do you get paid more if you're first?
I think you get paid. Yeah, of course, you get paid more. There's more benefits to you, but for me, the fact that Shedeur got in on the 5th round, the pressure of first round is off of him.
Yeah,
I feel it's still going to be pressure because he's Deion Sanders' son, and they feel as if,
Well, it's always pressure with legacies.
Yeah, but they feel as if he's been arrogant, talking too much shit.
Yeah,
and people are saying, well, no, like certain coaches don't want that kind of guy on the team.
Yeah.
And my thing is, shit talking has always been around in pro sports.
Yeah, if he's good, who cares?
Shit talking has always been around. Prove him wrong, and he has to prove himself. If he's talking shit and he doesn't do well, then he looks stupid.
Yeah.
But there was Johnny Football. Remember Johnny Football that went to Cleveland? He was talking shit.
That was like when
he was trash.
When the track Shakara, when she was talking shit, and then she came back and ran. Yeah,
she came back, but she came back
and won a bunch of medals.
But she kept her mouth shut.
Yeah,
and worked hard, and now she's killing it. But Boomer Esiason, you know Boomer Esiason? I don't like what he was saying. Can you pull that up? Boomer Esiason talking about Shedeur Sanders. I didn't like what he said. I was a little like, what? What are you talking about? And Boomer Esiason was played for the Bengals. I think Boomer Esiason played for the Bengals. And can we show a video or no? Or is it like property? Because I kind of did. It kind of bothered me the way Boomer was talking. Like there's some owners that don't want this kind of guy on the team. Why not?
Who's Boomer?
Boomer Esiason was a former NFL quarterback. Now he's a sports analyst, older white dude.
Okay.
And so when I get an old white dude talking like that, I just go, I don't like the way you're talking. I don't like the way you're talking because it's just like when Kaepernick did the kneeling, they were so angry at Kaepernick. Like it was almost like racist angry at Kaepernick. So I just, and like I will listen to criticism when it makes sense, but when it comes from a place of kind of hating,
yeah.
Okay, you got a video? And you got some sound with that? Let's see what that. Turn that up loud there.
His attitude off the field,
Which
all those bad meetings that he had.
Wait, I don't know. You're talking over it.
At the combine. His dad didn't help him either. He was on podcast talking about this is my son. If I can get him to where I want to get him to, I'm going to do that. And trying to, in some way, shape, or form, comparing it to the Manning family, by the way, which is insane. But, when you listen to this kid talk right prior or at the combine about if you want a new culture in your locker room, I'm the guy to do that. I can turn it around. I mean, he's very high on himself. And I think he was very off-putting to many, many coaches and general managers in the league. And I'm telling you right now, and I know this after talking to 3 different personnel people in the NFL this weekend, they didn't even have him on their board. They took him off. And they took him off because the owner said, take him off. I don't want that guy. I don't want this kind of person in our entitled person on our team. And I don't blame him. I mean, when you listen to the way that he was talking about himself, some of the actions that you have seen on the field in terms of his interaction with other players, shoving a referee in the back, building his own draft room, legendary, having all this crap hanging off. I mean, this is basically a wake-up call to, I think, a lot of these athletes.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that. I kind of understand where it's almost like the, what's his name? T.O. When T.O. was on the teams, T.O. was a great wide receiver. He was with the Eagles and the Cowboys. But T.O. was so cocky that the other players got annoyed by it because he was almost acting like he was the only reason why they were winning.
Yeah.
So it did fuck up the morale of the team. He was kind of like his attitude was pissing people off. I kind of understand that a little bit. But Boomer, here's the thing. Wide receivers talk shit, defensive guys talk shit. But he's a quarterback. Shedeur is a quarterback, and I might be wrong on this. I might be wrong, but the fact that it's a black quarterback, if it was a white dude talking like that, would he say the same shit?
Yeah.
That's what I want to know, because the quarterback position has always been compromised, has always been a problem for the white gays. They've always had in my university, they did not want a black person to be a quarterback. They always converted the black dudes into defensive guys.
Because the quarterback's like the leader of the team.
The leader of the team.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, because Boomer, white, male, blonde-haired dude.
Old.
Who led black dudes, threw balls to black guys all his career. And, he's from the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, I might be wrong. I might be right. I'm wondering if that's coming from, I don't want this black dude as a quarterback talking shit at a position that a white man should have.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's talking from that position or really, yo, dude, you shouldn't do that because that might fuck the morale of the team. That's not cool. I'm wondering because it's like an underlying of you need to know your place, boy. And I also think they're mad at Deion Sanders himself. But Deion Sanders talked shit when he was a defensive back, and he backed it up. Deion was all shut down. A DB is the one, a defensive guy, who's he intercepts the ball. Deion Sanders was a problem on the field. Deion Sanders ran a 4.140. Deion Sanders, who got his foot, he got the operation on his foot, who almost had his foot amputated. Damn. Their father ran a 4.1 40-yard dash.
Damn.
Do you know how fucking fast that is? There's 4.2, there's 4.3s, 4.4 is not bad. 4.4 is pretty fast. 4.5 is decent because it's considered fast. He ran a 4.1.
Damn.
That means you're leaving, motherfuckers. What were you going to say?
He claims that it was 4 flat and they screwed
I
him.
believe that too. My man, listen, a person that runs a 4.1 probably did run a 4 flat. And when you and when you race them, you go, yeah, he did. He smoked my ass by 10 yards, 20 yards. Do you know what 4.1 looks? You know what 4.2 looks like? You know what 4.3 looks like? Yeah. That shit is it's like in track and field. Someone runs a 10.1, that's fast.
Yeah.
A 10.2 is fast.
Yeah.
9.8,
you're
crazy. Like, holy shit, but that's all fast.
Yeah.
Fuck are you talking about? But Deion was a shutdown running back. I mean, a cornerback. He has Super Bowl rings. He has, I think, World Series rings, right? With the Braves or not the Yankees. He played with Yankees and the Braves. I think
When he played baseball too?
both sports
Damn.
at the same time.
Really?
What?
I don't know anything about sports.
One time he played a football game and a baseball game in the same day.
No.
I'm not even bullshitting you. Am I right or wrong?
Took a helicopter to get from the football game to the baseball game.
Really?
And got a base hit.
God damn.
He hit the. You see what I'm saying?
What teams did he play for?
He played for the Dallas Cowboys, and he played for the Yankees, and he played for the Braves.
Jesus Christ.
And he hit the ball. He caught Shedeur Sanders,
I had no idea.
the one that they having a problem with, the one that they're fucking like, mad at his sons because first of all, and another thing is, their kids are not from a poor family. Dion is a rich guy, wealthy guy.
Yeah.
He has shit. So these kids are like well-to-do kids. They got cars. They got money. They don't have the.
Oh, he's a football coach now?
Yeah, he's with the Colorado Buffaloes, who, by the way, for the past 15 years have sucked so badly they weren't even considered in contention for anything. Dion turned this shit around 2 years ago. They're making, how many millions have they made for Colorado? He had sunglasses. The merch has sold out because of Dion. Oh, wow. The sunglasses he wore sold out. Couldn't find them. And they're getting all this money in Colorado now. Damn. And the Buffaloes, they went to a bowl. They lost, but they went to a bowl. They went to a bowl, man. They haven't gone to a bowl in 15 fucking years.
Damn.
Dion has changed the landscape of Colorado sports.
That's crazy.
By himself. But his attitude, his confidence, and also the way he coaches the men, he says, listen, this is what I love about him. I watch him all the time. I follow him. He goes, he brings one time he brought all the women from Colorado sports, the volleyball players, the baseball. He brought them all into the meeting room. And he said, you see these women here? You see these women here? When you see them, you respect them. When you see them, you greet them. With no sexual this, no this. You show them respect. These are your teammates. These are your people who represent sports. When you're on campus, you don't disrespect women. We don't do that here. And he said, if you do that, you're not playing on the team. If I hear anything, but he's grooming these men to be men outside of football. He goes, not everybody's going to make it to the pros. If you get injured, I want to make sure you guys are in school. You got something to back. He's amazing. He's like a father figure to these kids. He's really good at his job. Not everybody knows how to coach. Coaching is not easy. Even if you know how to play well, doesn't transfer over to being a good coach.
Yeah, just because you're good at something don't mean you know how to
He's
teach
a fantastic coach. I think he'd be a great coach on any fucking team. Straight up, man. What are you going to say?
There are conservative estimates that suggest Dion has brought in around $280 million to Colorado since signing there.
Damn.
In addition to that, since Dion took over at the helm, Colorado football home games bring in about $113 million to the broader Boulder region in just 6 home games.
God damn.
You hear the stats, motherfuckers?
I'd be cocky,
You
too.
see the stat, but he's not even cocky. It's like Shedeur Sanders has proven himself. Go watch the footage. Watch him on the Dallas Cowboys taking interceptions, and when he starts running, it looks like everybody's standing still. He's that fast.
Yeah.
Watch him hit the base. Watch him play baseball. There's footage. Watch when he played at Florida State University. Watch the footage. He's done it all. But there's a humility about him. He's confident, but he's not. He's a humble man. He's a God-fearing man. You understand? He's grounded.
Does he just have
confidence is not arrogance.
Does he just have the 2 kids?
No, he has his daughters. He has I think 4 kids. I think he has 4 kids. I think. Let's see. But yeah, his sons are good-looking guys. They're good kids. They're fucking great athletes. And go ahead.
He has 5 children: Shedeur, Shiloh, Dion Jr., and then 2 girls.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So he's a family man. You got to see him, like footage of his kids when they were. Oh, say it again?
You were talking about his baseball career.
Yeah.
In 91, the Braves made it to the World Series. He was not allowed to play because the postseason for baseball mixed up with the NFL, so he had to report to training camp for the NFL. But he amended his deal for the 92 season, which made it so he was able to play in the World Series. He hit .533 with 4 runs, 8 hits, 2 doubles, and 1 RBI, all while playing with a broken foot.
God damn.
Deion.
Jesus. I don't even know what half that meant, but God.
Shedeur Sanders was an animal.
That's amazing.
He was a gifted. First of all, in baseball, let me tell you, football, not only do you have to know how to dodge, and he's so fast. Baseball is such hand-eye coordination.
Yeah.
That's
because they're throwing crazy fast pitches.
Go ahead.
Know that the Family Feud music is playing?
What?
Do you know that the Family
I didn't know.
Okay. I didn't know if you were doing it to make a point.
I was going to say the Sanders family against the Manning family. Let's play the feud. I'm going to tell you this right now. We got Sanders, Shiloh. We got Shedeur. We got Deion Jr., Deion Sr. We got Peyton Manning, Eli. We got Archie Manning. Let's go play the feud. That's what I'm going to say right now. You're all winners to me. But yeah, I didn't even know I pressed that shit. But yeah, man, I still want to talk about Coach. And then, he always compliments me when I imitate him.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Yeah, he always sends me messages like, man, you hear Larry. I'm going to tell you this right now. What makes you think I care what anybody thinks of me? You can't make me. You can't. It's okay. Hey, it's all right. You ain't got to like me. But I'm going to tell you this right now. My sons, these are my sons, and they're going to do what they got to do. It's confidence. It's not arrogance. That's the difference because we God-fearing people.
Did you have you met him?
No, not yet, and I really want to. Michael Blackson met him, which is dope. I'll take a trip out. If he was like, yo, man, come on, boy, what? He's like this. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm prime time. I'm prime time. You can't make me, all right? God made me. There's nothing you can do that can affect me. You don't like it? When I'm on that darn field, it is what it is. I'm doing what I do. And you mind your business, I mind mine. But it's like I don't, when you watch him coaching his, lecturing his players, it's great. It's inspirational. And I really believe there's hate on him because he's a confident black dude. It's black fatherhood. It's not that, and I'm not knocking anybody's story, but it's not that my mother was on crack.
Well, they love a sob story.
Yeah, they love a black sob story.
They love it more than anything.
They go, my mother was on crack, my father wasn't around.
Sometimes they tell you to lean in on it, too.
Yeah, they said, my father wasn't around, and I'm going to buy a home for which I'm not knocking any of those other players, but they got to understand there are black children that are not coming from poor situations.
Yeah.
There's a lot of wealthy black families, middle class, hardworking families that are just the kids are doing okay.
Yeah, not everybody's
doing crack.
Not everyone was selling drugs to pay for.
Right, not everybody's doing crack. Even if there is a divorce, Listen, they had a study of which fathers take care of their kids the most, and black fathers is number one.
Yeah.
They beat out Hispanic, white, all of them. Black fathers take care of their children. And they show Deion, you got to see some old home footage of Deion telling his sons he loves them.
Yeah.
When they're failing or they're crying, you can see young little Shedeur. He goes, I love you, man. You can do whatever you want. You're a great kid. I love both. You see him doing that. And they got a problem with that. That's that stereotypical bullshit that they hate this black fatherhood, and I really believe it's that because it's too much. You're mad, and he even said the devil is doing this shit right now.
Yeah,
because it's bullshit. His son should have been drafted in the first round, but he didn't get it. So now Tom Brady is Shedeur's mentor, and Tom Brady was drafted in 199, way down, and Tom became one of the greatest quarterbacks ever. So at least he has a mentor that will help him. And I hope Shedeur literally shuts everybody's mouth up. I hope he does great because they say Cleveland is where quarterbacks die. They send people to Cleveland because they go, oh, he'll go to Cleveland and just be a nobody. But I don't believe that's going to happen. I think with the guidance of his father, I think the Cleveland it's going to be decent, for real. But I just think it's really a racist thing. I really believe. What is that?
This is the Browns jersey of all the people who've played quarterback since like 1999 when it came back.
Oh my God, Wallace. Oh yeah. Whedon. Oh, Lewis, Campbell, Hoyer, Manziel, Johnny Shaw, McGowan, Davis, Griffin III. Kiss. Oh, that's where they say right? Quarterbacks go to die. And the Cleveland Browns.
Proof is in the pudding here.
Yo. Oh man.
I think there's one Pro Bowler on this whole jersey.
Garcia, Detmer. Ooh, win. Oh.
Are these quarterbacks that just didn't make it?
Well, losing seasons and shit like that.
But
I really believe,
are they not a good team?
believe. Listen, I think Shedeur is special. I think that he's going to work hard. His father's going to have them. Nobody complained about the Mannings. Nobody complained about, I'm a Peyton Manning fan, and I love Eli Manning. I love that Eli got 2 Super Bowls and beat the Patriots twice. But they both got 2 Super Bowls, Eli and Peyton.
The brothers?
Yeah, and now they got a nephew or something that's in Tennessee or something that's kicking ass.
Yeah, Coop Manning, the failed Manning brother. They said he was the best at him, but he got injured in college. His son is tearing it up at Texas.
And it's like nobody's complaining about them.
So Archie Manning
was terrible.
Well, he threw his
for the Saints.
Truly. He also threw his body in front of his son Eli being drafted by the Chargers, threw a whole fit, diva shit, said we're not signing if you draft us.
That's right.
And, you want to talk about somebody who's actually affecting his kid's career.
It was Eli Manning. Remember Marinovich? Remember that dude? He played for the Raiders, and his father was on him. Didn't even let him eat fucking cereal. He was so on him. And Marinovich kind of lost his mind while he was in the NFL. It was too much. But Archie Manning was like, my sons ain't going there. My sons ain't. All white family, which they are great. I'm not going to lie. But that's what Deion's doing for his kids.
Yeah.
And now it's like, you need to keep quiet. It's just this
double standard,
passive-aggressive, racist bullshit on a sport that's dominated by African Americans. Period. But it's still that they just can't get that fucking, I just don't want black people to win shit. It's a little bit of it. It's a little. I didn't say all of them are like that.
Yeah.
But it's still like, that's like when a black person wants to own a team. They still they still see you as a servant, that you got to bow down. Hey, Boomer Esiason said, fuck you. How about that? Fuck you, man. Fuck you. That's what I say. Kiss my ass, Boomer. Fuck out of here. I don't even think you got a Super Bowl. Does Boomer Esiason got a Super Bowl while he yapping?
No, he was inches away from it. They actually came over to him and set him up for the, if you win, where are we going, to Disney World? And then Joe Montana came back and beat his ass.
Yeah, you fucked with the real deal. Yeah, so shut up. You ain't got no Super Bowl. Keep your mouth shut. Deion got one. Doesn't he have a ring? Does Deion got a ring or 2?
I don't know.
I know.
He won in 95 and 96.
Yeah, keep your mouth shut. 2 Super Bowl, 2-time Super Bowl champion. World Series, he got a ring probably from that.
Oh wait, did he get a baseball trophy too?
No, the 2 times the Braves made it to the World Series while Deion was there, they lost.
Okay.
Oh, dang. Either
way, like I said, you talking all that shit. I really think it's just this black father that cares for his sons that aren't from the ghetto. They're not. Well, Deion came from nothing.
Yeah.
But their sons are good-looking guys. They got swag, and how dare they? And I think that's the underlying thing I'm thinking. In such a sport that's been dominated by African Americans for so long, they're still on this fucking cornball shit. That's what I'm smelling. I'm smelling racism. So
yeah, look,
I smell it from a mile away.
Walks like a duck.
So like I said, Boomer, fuck you and your fucking assessment. Yeah.
Now you with the guard, I say you with the Godfrey. Now you with the guard, I say you with the Godfrey. He ain't playing around with none of these lanes, but I guarantee you'll be entertained and watch him drop some knowledge on your brain.